Hey guys, Trident T10 here to talk to you about descanning. So what I've done here is I've set up one of my alt characters in an Armageddon somewhere in this system. So I'm going to show you how to pinpoint them down with only the descan. Now this can be difficult, especially in high sec, because if you don't know what ship type you're looking for, it can be close to impossible to find them because we have so many ships. But now I'm looking for an Armageddon, and that's gonna be my main target. I'm gonna show you how to do it in low sec later on. So the first thing you want to do is have the tracking camera set on. Take that to get the tracking camera on. Open your directional scanner and use active overview settings and tracking camera. Now the tracking camera is a nice feature. Now for example, if I click the sun, the camera automatically sets to the sun. Now I'm pointing directly at the sun. So for example, if I go down to 30 degrees, I'm only going to pick up stuff from the sun, or a 30-degree angle from here. Because it's not the way the ship is pointing, but which way the camera is pointing. This is a very important thing. So now with the tracking camera you can just click and it moves automatically. Alright, the first thing you want to do is check how big the system is. So you open up your map. We have it here. We have some crap here also. That doesn't matter really. So alright, we see we're here. We're not very centered in the system, and if we scan this way we can pick up many signatures. So the first thing we would want to do is go to the star to get as centered as we can. Just going to turn on my damage control here. And yeah, and the farthest away from us is 13 AU. Since the scanner has 14 point, I think it was 3 or something like that, we should be able to scan the entire system. And a good way to check that out is just to, when we get to the sun, on our way now, we can see that we got some moons out here. Turn off this. And the first thing you want to do is take a full 360 scan. You see here are a lot of different ships, and we see the Armageddon. Now, we know that the Armageddon is our target. So the first thing we want to do is start to narrow down our search. We put it down to 90 degrees. Ooh, and also a handy trick is to use the F11. Just lay this down. And then you get this map down here. Now this is a great thing. You can actually see which way you're pointing and what objects are in your scan range. So if we start by doing like this, I don't like to have it there, but it's good for help. I'll just take there and I'll start scanning. Picking up a Gnosis Mercurial, not there. He's not there, and you just, go around and look, there's the Armageddon. Then we lower our scan angle down to 30 degrees. They'll say he's not on this system or in this region here. So we're going to try over here. Maybe he's at this moon. Do another scan, and we're picking up the Armageddon. But this is still a 15-degree angle. 30, sorry. So if we put it down to 5, we'll lose him again. So if we try here, that is planet 6. There we go. We got our Armageddon. So let's see. Let's see if we actually found him. I'm going to try and warp in. Yeah, I'm sorry, I have to check. We're at war at the moment. Alright, while we're warping in, I would like to say that adding, it says hide all brackets for me, but show all brackets is a great thing when you're descanning, because it shows all the objects in space, not on your overview. Makes it a lot easier for scanning. That's like a handy thing to have. So let's see, did we find him? There he is. We found our target using only descan. Now this is a small system, which makes it quite easy actually to locate your target. So next time we'll be in a bigger system. So here we are in a bigger system, looking for the exact same target, and all the rules that I've told you before are still applying here. Tracking camera and all that should still be on. Now opening my directional scan. So the first thing I'm going to do is do a full 360, just see if I pick him up. See, I get some mining drones here, and then you can just remove them from overview, just so you don't have that much crap on your screen. You only want the important data. So we're not picking them up from here, from our station here. So let's see where that's located. We're pretty close to the star. We should pick up everything within there and within here. We can pick up everything there. So the things we're not getting are these things. So we want to go to a planet. Let's warp to this planet, try and get a bit closer so I can perform a D-scan on this area here. So the only other area, actually, if he's not there, we have to assume that he's somewhere over here. Because of the size of the system, we cannot take everything just in one go. So yes, we're warping off now. Get a bit of lag there, sorry about that. And you can actually just keep doing the directional scan. You see now we're actually close enough to everything, and we're still not picking up an Armageddon. So we're going to have to assume that he is on the other cluster of objects in space on this side of the system. So we're going to go here, and we're going to pick like an asteroid belt, whatever. It really doesn't matter as long as you're close to this area. So we can perform a D-scan. So we're warping over there. It's going to be quite a long jump, so I'm going to fast forward this. Alright, here we are. We're landing up now. Let's perform another 360 D-scan. And there we go. We're picking up the Armageddon. So we're going to have to assume he's somewhere close to us. So the first thing you want to do is try to look at the map again. As soon as that pops up. And not responding, what the hell? Okay, and we got the map here, and see now, these are the objects we have here. And since we can assume that he's on a planet, not on an asteroid belt, we can say it there. Or else we're just going to look at here. These are the orbiting objects. So we can see here we got 3 gates, 3 asteroid belts, and 1 planet. So we want to perform D-scans of all of these objects we got here, of the V111. So we lower our D-scan, we can take it down to a 30 now. We're still picking up the Armageddon, so we can assume that we get the planet still here. We try and go lower down, and we're still picking it up. All the systems and Noctis are probably at one of the gates. So let's try. We're going to the planet. Now it really is that easy. You just need to figure out where in the system your target is located. You can warp to it, get closer. If you're not picking them up at the position you're in right then, you can move around. If you got like a big system like this one, almost 70 AU, so you can move around, trying to get a good feel of all the system. As soon as you pick them up, you can start pinpointing and lowering your angle on the D-scan. Warping in now, and there he is. Now it really is that easy. Of course, it's easy for me now. I'm in high sec. There's no apparent danger or anything like that. But these are the basics. Even if you're in high sec, low sec, null sec, wormholes, it really doesn't matter. This is how you perform these scans, and this is how you will find your targets the easiest way.